What is up, YouTube? It is HWFLOSS, the worst producer of all time, back with another video. In today's video, we got Venomode's Phrasebox, the phrase arpeggiator. I've used this before, but I felt like, it's time to showcase it again and just show you how powerful it can be if you're kind of weak or you are weak at making melodies. But before we go any further, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get any video I upload to the channel. All right, let's go into, well, this is, $50, so you just have to decide if you want it or to add it or whatever. But let's go into FL Studio and check it out. We are in FL Studio. Comes with like a matrix type of colorway. One of the first things that you want to do, it does not make sound. So what you want to do is have another sound source. I have Heat Up 3. And with that being said, let me show you how to do this, because I know you're going to ask in the comments. You're going to go to this wheel right here, in the phrase box is going to go output 1. Okay, and whatever sound source that you have, it's going to go input 1. All right, so and then you just pick what you need and then it'll play from there. Now on the phrase box comes like this, and you want to start cooking. Here's the simple way. If you just don't care about anything else and you just want to get to start cooking, you create some chords. Okay, you're gonna create chords just like so. I'm just gonna create the same thing. Just like that. Alright, so I've created some chords, right? Let's slow it down just a little bit, because I know it can get out of hand. And in Phrasebox, you're going to highlight a phrase that you want, and it's going to play the chords in a phrase, which is pretty cool. So let's go to some of the patches. So let's go straight to the chords. This is the chords that it's going to play. It's going to play it like this, like a long note, short note, long note, short, medium, short, long. See how it's mimicking? Next up, it's going to just stab all the way through short. This one's going to have a little stab or a bounce to it. And it's just going to follow whatever chords you give it. It's going to play this type of style with the chords. All right. And you can come in and you can change things up. We'll do that a little bit later. Melody, same thing. However this melody is, it's going to do that on top of the chords. It's just following the chords, little changes here or there, right? Pretty cool, right? So I could never play like that at this level, but it's already letting me or allowing me to play this level with their melodies and my chords that I generate. You can also dump in chords. You might have more complex chords. You can change the speed. You can lock in the key to a certain key if you wanted it to. Let's check out some more. So notice how it starts off with the C minor, or is it C major? Where am I? C minor chord. Then it goes into this A sharp major. Then it goes to this C minor 7th, whatever, 9th, whatever it is. Then it goes back to this A sharp, then a G, a G sharp or A sharp or a D, whatever it changes into, right? Which is pretty cool. That was one shot mode. Patterns. You can also draw your own patterns if you would like. That's pretty cool. I'm just going through this pretty quickly. And let's do like one more triads. This would be good for like club tracks. Okay, so then they have this. And you can go through the different phrases of that one. Like, you can just pile on, like, just keep going. Hit that randomization button again. And as the more you play with, the more you find what you can use and what you can't use. Next up, if you want a certain harmonic minor or a certain scale, look at this. It's a lot of different scales that you could just lock in. All right, if you wanted to play in this, it's gonna play that back. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it at chromatic. You can also add steps if you want it to be 32. Here's how you draw in what you need. And I'm pretty sure it's going to make sure it stays in key for you. If you want to get real intricate, you can play with the pitch bend. Come up with some cool stuff. If you want to do some type of expression. I'm telling you, once you start messing with this and really playing with the human touch, just get crazy with it. It's still gonna stay in key. It's just gonna give you different levels to it. Like, it's crazy what you could do with what's already there and already moving around and exploring. Like, a lot of times we take our plugins for granted, but this is one where you really have to dive in. It looks intimidating at first. If you ever been wanted to do like those Travis Scott where like he does like the codas, he'll have a song playing and then he'll switch up the whole beat. This is some of the tools that you can use besides already knowing music theory and changing out in and out of the keys and slowing down the beat or the tempo. This is a way you can kind of beat the system by getting this plugin, right? And a couple of last things, you can change the swing, the velocity, you can randomize the octave. I really like this one right here because you get randomization and you can do whatever you want to do. And just play with it, alright? So this is my second video. Check out the first one if you want to see more. This is Venomode Phrasebox, alright? I'll put the link in the description. Should you buy it or deny? Kind of part 2, but I just want to, I think it's my job is to show you what's underrated. I think this is kind of underrated. It doesn't get as much play as the scalar 2s or the Captain chords or whatever the case may be. So I'm just trying to show you something, bring something new to you. Like, you know what I mean? It's your boy HWFLOSS, the worst producer of all time. Hit the like and subscribe button and shop with me, HWFLOSS.beatstars.com, sound kits. All right. Until next time, peace.